Whoa! Hi. Alright, that's 4 skeletons. And a zombie. Now the question becomes, which of my fabulous tools do I use next? Do we blow them up? Or do we use the lava? No, kind of wish I could get a slightly better look. Ow. Slightly better look down there. Which I guess means lava. Have some, skeleton. Where'd you go? Are you seriously shooting each other? Aw, poor guys. Wow. Okay, that's... yeah. Not sure if you guys can tell with the YouTube wow. Processing. But right about here. If you look at the lava bucket texture in my hand, you can see little sparkles on it. Again, I don't know if that'll show up on YouTube, but that's one of the other little nitpicks I have with this texture pack. It's nothing major. It's not really like game breaker or anything like that. It's just kind of probably really more has to do with the process of what happened when the guy had the texture pack shrunk down. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. And we're going to go light this up real quick like. Alright, that's enough. Run away! Because this had me a bit more curious, being that it was the upper portion of this particular intersection. Again, with the mass quantities of iron. Oh, okay. Thought that was opening up above my head again. Ooh, now that is actually pretty boring looking. I was gonna say, that's a nice big drop, and then I saw it went nowhere. Okay, well, this looks pretty, well, boring to be quite honest, but let's do, due diligence. Check it out. Okay. Diligence has been doed and done. So, nothing special there. Might have to go back and change my armor here soon. Glad I made up a spare set sitting in the chest already. Nope. Okay. Looks a little dark there. Yep, the lava has yet to recede, and that's kind of where I want to go. Let's give this a try. Thank you. That might work out pretty well, actually. Pickaxe. There you go. Just hope I don't get myself killed in my own lava. Mushrooms. Well, there were mushrooms. Well, I don't need this. Okay, maybe I do. told you, listen to the zombies. I mean, if I didn't... Well, I don't know. I was going to say, if I didn't know any better, I'd say, but the thing is, I actually don't know any better, so... Who knows? Maybe it is a zombie spawner. But for now... we are over here. And I will figure out what all that noise is in just a second. Wow. Again with the mushrooms. And go away. It's kind of cool looking. Wow. Holy shit. You guys look at this. I mean, holy crap. They have spread pretty much everywhere. A true Mushroomageddon. Where there is simply no place left for anything but more mushrooms. And in case you guys are wondering why am I putting the torches so high, kinda wanted to preserve the mushrooms. Huh. Wow, it wrapped all the way around. That's kinda cool. Won't be hurting for mushrooms too, pretty much ever. Alright, well, before we go in there, I need some more torches. Alright then. Let's see just how far the madness goes. Ah, okay. So it didn't quite travel all this way yet. I guarantee you it will, though, one day. Ooh. And here you go. This is gold in this texture pack. And yes, I'm taking it with me. What do you think of that, Cave? I'm taking your gold. Mwahaha. Please don't hurt me. Yep. That's kind of what I expected. Ooh. Alright, well, in the fashion as it seems tonight, I'm going to run away from that and go check out the noisy zombies first. Run away from one piece of danger into the next. Yes, you guys. Your turn. Where you at? Huh. There you are. Oh, okay, I was about to say no, but then, yes. Ah. Nope, 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 nope. No sneaking up on me when I'm placing torches. Hey, I think that is indeed redstone. How far down are we? 15. Okay, yes, this is definitely diamond level. Yeah, I guess the other little nitpick I have with this texture pack, you have to have the HD texture, or the HD fonts. I really kind of like the original Minecraft fonts, so not too crazy about these. Alright, where in the hell are you guys? You're so noisy. But yes, as far as this texture pack goes, as I've said before, all I have are tiny little nitpicks. Nothing really that's going to make me go like, oh god, this guy sucks, I can't believe he wasted his time. It's really quite the opposite. It's like, damn dude, way to fucking go. This pack is amazing. Okay, well, if I don't find these guys here in a second, you're going to get a nice little jump cut. Oh, well. That certainly changes things altogether now, doesn't it? Ah. Ooh. Hi. Ooh. And yes, to round out all the ores, this is diamond. As you can see, like I said, he kept the colors pretty much exactly the same. So, how deep does the vein go? Looks like it's just the 3, but hey, it's a pretty good amount. Unless it goes... Nope. Okay. Well then. I guess it's time to truly tempt this cave. Ah, yes. That would be the diamond item texture. Bloop. Another nitpick. Looks more like an emerald, but it's still pretty sweet looking. Alright, so. One last time, I am going to try and find these noisy little bastards, and I will let you guys know as soon as I have. Ooh. Well, well, well. I think we found the source of all the noise, guys. And also, that's what mossy cobblestone looks like. Kind of hard to tell with all this fancy lighting on. But if you will give me just a second to get up and around this place in a more decent fashion. There we go. This should make a good spot to come up at. Ugh. I saw there was a hole there. Ugh. There we go. I know a lot of people always seem to want to just bum rush into these things, but honestly, is there really any point? I mean, it's not the most difficult thing in the world, as it is, but why give yourself all the extra headache? Hey, zombie. How you doing? And so here we have it. Mossy cobble. It's kind of nice. Looks a lot more like actual moss has covered the stone. But the real important question, what's in the box? What's in the box? Sorry, I was having flashbacks of another movie. Anyway. Ew. Wow. Can you tell I'm slightly unimpressed? Okay, feathers. I'll take the string. Actually, the gravel can go to hell. Actually, yes, no, the feathers. Feathers, I want the feathers. Take the box, though. Damn it. Not what I meant. What just popped into my... Oh. The gravel. Hate you. So, yeah. I wasn't too crazy about this texture at first, but it's really kind of grown on me, the fact that it does look like actual moss. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and gather this up, and if I could stop knocking things off the wall, I will rejoin you guys back at the base, or at least on the Hi. Rejoin you guys on the way back to the base at the very least, in case things start at... I'm just going to cut it here, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I figured before we left, I know I've gotten some questions from people before asking, how come I tear up the entire floor in a dungeon and don't just grab the mossy and get out? And to this person I answered, sometimes you find very interesting things under the floor. For example, there's some redstone here. That's not so amazing. But what I did find, that torch is brand new. this is what I found. So, I think we will have to come back here as soon as I get all this stuff secure back at the base, at the mini station thingamawhatsit. So, I guess while we walk, something to talk about. Nothing really comes to mind, so I'll give it some thought on my way back, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay, so, as you can see, everything has made it home safe and sound. Got our 3 brand new diamonds, made up a couple new tools, and sort of the junk. So, let's head on back out. I've decided to hold off on getting the new armor just yet, as I don't think there's too much left. There's certainly been plenty of noise down there, but I'm feeling somewhat confident, possibly overconfident, but we'll see how that all plays out. Noticed this on my way up and just wanted to drop a couple torches in here. Okay. Now, let's get back to that little spawner, which should be right here. Yes, here it is. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. Much better. Okay. What have we here? I did see the lava earlier. Okay, nothing above our heads. Plenty below, though. Anything of interest up here, or is it just a little lava fall? Yep, just a little lava fall. Okay. You can stay. You're good. Be a little natural lighting for us. And we shall head on down into what appears to be a very, very large room.